Good morning, happy people! We down here on the farm. We tricked you. We didn't say good morning on the ride down. So last week when we were down here, we noticed that a lot of the trees were kind of dry and the drip irrigation wasn't working all that great. So we decided to bring down a bucket of drip emitters that we had in the shed from doing the irrigation system around the garden in the back of the house. So we're going to replace all the plugs at the end of our drip lines with adjustable drip emitters so that we can allow more water to get to the trees. So that's the plan for today. We're going to go through the orchard and replace everything with the drip buttons and see how it's working then. All right, let's get to it. So what I'm doing is I'm replacing this plug at the end of all the drip lines. Just pulling it off, dropping it in the bucket, and grabbing one of these adjustable drip emitters and replacing it on the end. Just like that. And then this is adjustable, so you can adjust the flow of the water from a lot of water to a little bit of water. And we're going to do that to all the trees and plants back here. So before, where there was just a drip, we now have a nice little sprinkle at the base of every tree. So that'll be a lot more water. Alrighty folks, so after installing all the drip heads, like this one down here, it seems as if the water pressure has been greatly reduced. So we get this dribble going like this, which is good, but it's not exactly what we were looking for. And you know, some of them, like this one, is just kind of a dribble. And if we go back to the back, you know, they're dribbling, like that one's dribbling. Mango tree is dribbling. Oh, it stopped. Probably some air in the line. When we get down here, back here to the bananas, you know, everything's dribbling, right? But it's not really a lot of water pressure. So I did some research and looked at the manufacturer's website, and they had some videos on YouTube on troubleshooting water pressure for your system. A lot of it had to do with you know, shade on solar panels, and you know, dirty solar panels, or solar panels not set up correctly or something. But that's really not the case out here, because we're running off of battery backup. The solar panels only recharge the batteries. There's really two main things we can fix. Inside the shed is the water controller, the solar control panel that controls the pump, which is connected to the batteries. And this is the controller. So inside there is a switch that controls the flow rate. So that might be turned down, making the flow rate small. And the other thing it could be, if it's not the switch, is there's two wires that may be reversed on the pump, causing it to run backwards, giving us a low rate of flow. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out a way to prop this phone up, and then we're going to open the controller up and see where we're at. Alright, so we're going to bust out our screwdriver and open this thing up. take a look. Okay, so I adjusted the knob. Timer. Adjusted the knob all the way up. It was not all the way, so let's go check our flow rates on our sprinklers out there. All right, let's go. All right, so it looks like that's giving us a little bit more water. Let's go check on some of the ones in the back. That one's dribbling pretty good. Dribbling nicely. Still not lots of pressure like I would have expected. But let's go see where we're at. Go to the farthest drip head back here. See what it's getting. Yeah, so it's barely getting any water back here. Put one on here. Yeah, we did. It's over here. So yeah, it's barely dribbling. Let's go check the wires and see if that'll give us any more pressure. All right. So I reached under the box and switched the system off. Now I'm going to remove and replace or swap pins 1 and 2. Let's see. Okay, we switched to 2 wires. Now we're going to turn it back on. See the lights on the board. This tank full, so right now we have to turn the system back on via the controller, because right now it's using the controller as the tank full sensor. So this is our irrigation timer, and it's only set for 15 minutes. So what we're going to turn it on, do a manual start, and it should turn everything back on. Okay, pump just came on. takes a couple seconds for this thing to fire up. Right, here comes the water. We left our switch at maximum pressure. Water's flowing now, so let's go back out and check, see what we got. See if it's changed any. So I would say that's giving us less pressure than we had, so that means our wires were connected correctly to begin with. So let's go change it back. So after switching the wires back, you can see that we definitely have more pressure. Still not super abundant, but it's dribbling quite a bit. The system stays on for an hour, so I think at that rate that's a good bit of water for each tree. So we'll leave it like that for now, and I'll do some more research how I can raise the flow rate some more. But we can go try one thing. Let's go try switching it from battery to solar and see if the solar panels give it any more pressure. Okay, so it looks like switching to solar really doesn't change the amount of water pressure. So we're going to switch it back to battery. That way we can run it early in the morning like we have been. I think it's set to go at like 4 in the morning, and then the second time it goes like at 8 o'clock at night. So I'm going to go switch it back to battery, but I think for now that'll be enough water, and we'll go from there. Deuces.